What's happening? It's your boy Lewis Belt.
This your boy Simba, man.
And it's your boy Alex Thomas. I just felt like I had to do what y'all do.
And you're now watching Ignorance Bliss. Are y'all ready to see some ignorant shit?
Well, watch this.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Come on, man.
It's a blessing, man. You're a legend, man.
Big
Hey, and I
love.
appreciate that. You a funny ass dude.
Man,
I saw that right away. A lot of times cats will be like, so cats of my stature been around 20-something years. Most of them, a lot of times they don't fuck with Instagram.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with that old, that's that new boy shit. I'm like, hey, well, check this out. You want to stay relevant?
Yeah.
You got to be a part of it.
Yeah, no,
I look at it like I have a saying in life. I say you either get with the times, or get left behind.
And it's crazy because
Get left behind.
It's crazy
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you're a legend. You didn't put in so much work, and you still gotta get with the time. Like that's crazy. Like
I'm a humble dude. I keep my ear to the streets.
Yeah.
I'm no different than like two of my mentors, but they got rich off of it, and I love them to death, and they're both my friends. That's Dr. Dre.
it's a prime example. You gotta get with the time though.
Yeah.
Because my man Corey right here, right?
Right.
He one of the producers of the shows. You see, he's a white guy.
He's pretty white. That's liquid
And the
paper right
crazy
there. But
thing
I can
about
tell
it-
he's really cool.
Yeah.
I heard him talking to you. He's like, you feel me?
When I brought
you feel me? And I was like, oh,
yeah,
got
he
some
hipster.
flavor.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that motherfucker knows the menu at
Bay
Roscoe's.
Area white guys are different.
Right.
Yeah.
He likes chicken and waffles.
Yeah, exactly.
And he probably fucked a bitch that looked like Trina. I know. He's one of the white boys that love. I can
He a
cuss on
player.
him. Can I cuss on him?
Yeah, oh, hell yeah.
He eats black pussy. I can tell. He's got too much flavor.
Yeah, he got swag.
I can tell he goes to a nigga barber because he's a white boy, but this shit is lined up nice with Rick Ross. That
You
motherfucker
tell
gets,
be hanging out with us, huh?
he gets a fade every 2 weeks.
Exactly.
He probably goes to your barber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
So the crazy, I just recently brought you to Oakland, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you
By the
for
way,
coming.
I had a ball.
Thank you so
You're
much.
a hell of a host.
I appreciate
the niggas
that,
in the
man.
town love you.
Yeah, man.
You came down to LA, man. You're like, you remind me of like a young version of myself.
Man, that's
you didn't
hell of a
sit around and you didn't wait.
Yeah.
You said, look here, I know I'm funny, but I got to spread my wings.
Yeah.
And it's not just a Bay Area thing.
Yeah,
Don't get
no,
me
for
wrong.
real. No.
That's home. That's your
Exactly.
roots. You got to start somewhere. But you got to also be like, you know how many dudes I know that I started out with, it just stayed stagnant?
Yeah, for
They
real.
were funny. I remember them being
Yeah.
funny, but they didn't go nowhere with it.
Yeah, for real.
You going somewhere
You ain't
with
finna
it.
fly up to Oakland to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
No disrespect. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You gotta make certain sacrifices for
Right.
things to happen. You know?
I was telling you something earlier, right before we got cut off. Was I look up to Russell Simmons and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Not only the legends in the game, but they're my friends. And like for example, just about a month ago, Steve Harvey came to one of my shows, and he was like, Alex Thomas. He goes, nigga, I don't know how you do it. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I ain't got shit to say to a nigga 22 and under.
Oh yeah.
Basically, what he's saying, even though he's a legend,
Yeah.
got 3 TV shows, a millionaire, filthy rich.
Yeah.
His jokes don't pertain to anybody 22 and younger.
Yeah, you gotta get with the
My
time.
thing is, I just always kept my ears to the street.
Real talk.
So I'm that nigga that I can talk everybody from Tribe Called Quest to Run DMC to Migos and 21 Savage.
See,
I really have something to say about it.
But this is the
and it just happens to be funny.
This is the question I got for you, because you know how to do that, right?
Yeah.
You got it's people, all the young people, they knew you at the show, everything, right?
Yeah.
But that's still a black audience. It's crazy. You a legend. Everybody know you, right?
Right.
But my man Corey, he said he wasn't familiar with your work.
But you know what happens is, I know
Ain't that some shit?
That's
but
real.
I know that.
That's real.
So it doesn't make me mad. It doesn't make me angry. It just shows I never crossed over like a Will Smith.
Yeah.
I never crossed over like how Kevin Hart has been able to. I don't knock my body of work at all because
Exactly.
anywhere I go in the world where there's somebody black,
Yeah, exactly.
they love me.
Yeah,
They grew up watching me on TV.
Yeah.
They watch me every day, whether it was the Players Club or whether it was Jamie Foxx show
Jamie Foxx
or whether
show,
it's
that
Two
was
Can
the
Play
shit.
That Game,
Yeah.
whether it was
Yeah.
Baps, whether it was
Don't Be
The
a Menace.
Wash,
Yeah.
Don't Be a Menace. I can go on and on. So I've had a blessed career. Nigga, if I died tomorrow, I could say, my mama's proud of me.
Yeah, for real.
Because I was able to do it, and it's just the beginning, and I'm still going. But it just that crossover.
What do you
film
think is
hasn't
the key?
happened yet?
What do you think is the key?
So that's
to
why the white people don't
crossover?
know who I am.
Yeah. What do you think is the key to the crossover?
But the key to crossover is
Opportunity?
opportunity, and eventually getting a project that they can see us in also. Because what happens is when I was coming up in the 90s, it was like kind of like the black movies, the white movies. You know, when you see the boys in the hoods and you see the players clubs and the booty calls and all that, that was hip hop is now getting bigger and bigger, and we're doing our own films that we're making big money, but it was kind of for us.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, you got white boys that love hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've had white people coming to me and say, "Dude, fucking Don't Be a Menace, one of my favorites of all time." I smoked to that, bro. Bro, I hit my first blunt to that in '97. I was in 5th grade. It was amazing. You know what I mean? So hip hop is much more universal now.
Yeah, no,
it
for
ain't
real.
just a black thing.
Yeah,
trust
for
me.
real.
When somebody goes 3, 4, 5 times platinum, that ain't just us buying that dude's
It's the
album.
number
So
one
going
genre
mainstream,
in
it's
right
really
now.
it's really like with music. Like for instance, like it's really like it's a single.
It's-
You gotta have a real hit single.
So for instance,
you feel me?
for
But you
instance,
gotta be,
like-
I don't mean to cut you off. Remember what you're gonna say. My note to you as a young comic, do both rooms.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I always did. So white people know who I am.
Yeah.
I just was never in a huge movie in their world.
yeah.
I was in huge movies in our world.
Yeah, if you was
know what I
if
mean?
you was a rapper, you have a hit single for the streets, but not for
Right,
for the
right.
people in suits. And
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not. You know, I gotta name names.
Yeah.
I gotta name names.
Yeah, for example.
Take somebody like Too Short. Take somebody like E40, legend, right?
Exactly.
There's not a Negro on planet Earth
Who
that
don't know
that doesn't know who they are. I don't care
Yeah.
where you from.
Yeah, for real.
You know 1 or 2 of their songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Legend to us.
Yeah.
You take the average white person, they just might not know.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
not
for real.
knocking E42 because I think
Yeah.
they're 2 of the greatest of all time.
No, that's
That's just
facts.
saying
It just didn't cross over the way a Jay-Z song did.
Yeah,
I was
because of
telling
the way
somebody-
They were just,
Yeah.
you know.
I was telling somebody one time because they was asking kind of what we talking about now, and I was saying it's one of them things where it's like in today's era, it's so much access to shit. You got
Yeah.
so much access to shit. So with all these rappers, there's 4 million rappers in LA.
Yeah.
What's gonna make you stand out? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? What's gonna
Yeah.
be the thing that make you stand out? Now, once you find that thing that make you stand out, how do you make that relate to the world?
Well, you never know what it's going to be.
You never know what
So
it's
I always
gonna be.
tell everybody, man, you got to think about it. I started from zero.
Yeah.
I started from nothing.
Yeah.
I was just a nigga from South Central LA, didn't know what I wanted to do. Yes, I started out as a dancer.
Yeah.
I was on Soul Train.
Yeah.
I was in Eazy-E videos and Ice Cube videos and 50 Cent albums. I was just trying to figure it out.
Figure it
You
out.
got to figure it out because you never know. It's called when preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, there's a 5,000 rappers. There's 1,000 niggas that can play basketball.
But
There's
everybody
1,000
ain't ready.
models. 1,000 actresses.
Yeah.
There's 1,000. Remember, we live in the city. Everybody came here to be a star.
Yeah, for real.
So it's
crazy.
like the cream really does rise to the top. As corny as that shit sounds, like when a young cat comes to me, I'm a rapper, nigga. Nigga, I'm hot, nigga. I'm killing these niggas out here, nigga. Listen to my shit, nigga. I'm hotter than 50, nigga. I'm 60, nigga. Fuck Tupac, nigga. I'm 4-Pac, nigga. I'm killing niggas. You know what I mean? And I always tell them, I'm not even being mean to you, brother. I love hip hop. But if you're that dope, I'm gonna hear about you.
I'm gonna hear about
Exactly.
you.
I'm gonna find out about
That's
you.
kind of
You
like
won't
when we
have
was
to
talking
tell
about
me.
networking.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Stop
You don't have
staying
to
in
tell
that
me.
nigga's face.
Yeah.
Exactly. You won't have to tell me.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, you
I was
didn't
so
know
damn
me.
happy you knew me. I was like, I ain't got to do that shit.
I can imagine, because I was looking at you like, I know this nigga doesn't know who I am, but I'm dying at your video.
Yeah.
I'm laughing, I'm going, this nigga is funny.
The
You
crazy
found a
part,
way. You found a way.
I seen you before you knew me though. I don't know if you seen me before, but I
Right.
seen you before I moved out here. I was just coming back and forth to LA,
Yeah.
and I seen you at the Comedy Store.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's Alex Thomas. But you know, you see like somebody you grew up watching, you like, shit, I don't know what to say.
Right,
Feel me?
right.
So I seen, but then when I seen you again, you was like, what's up, Louis? I'm like, man, I was hella happy. Like,
Right,
okay,
right.
my hard
But
work
that's
is
a
paying off.
prime example
Yeah.
of that next topic we were talking about, the internet. Instagram,
Yeah,
because think about
yeah.
it. You hadn't did movies until
Exactly.
that's what I've known about
Exactly.
you. I got a phone like everybody else.
That's for real.
I have now embraced this.
Exactly.
You know that. We've talked about that.
For
I'm one
real.
of the OGs that has embraced this bitch.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a hell of a tool. This shit right here, when I started seeing niggas that weren't even funny,
Yeah.
and I know they're not funny,
Yeah.
and I hear, how many followers is that nigga?
Yeah, this shit is
And people
crazy.
like this nigga, and they call
Yeah.
him funny, and he
Yeah.
calls himself a comedian,
Yeah.
and he's working,
Yeah.
and the nigga's getting some money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm about to kill him with this bitch.
Yeah.
Because nigga, you can't stop real talent.
The whole thing about it is Instagram and social media has kind of like taken the job of a PR. All the
Exactly.
attention is on
Exactly.
social media.
Yeah.
So when you go to the attention and you get the attention, it's like boom.
But
But
here's the
see,
flip
that's a
side. I
good
think
thing,
you're
but it's
about to
a
say it.
it's a good
It's a
thing.
gift and a curse.
Exactly, it's a bad thing because now it's hella motherfuckers that's getting famous, but now they not
Don't have
putting in the
talent.
work.
They don't have the talent to
Yeah,
back it up.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
for speaking of that, and I don't even have to mention names. I know you know them all.
Oh,
I know a lot of guys.
we
Sure.
know. Yeah.
Sure.
I'll see a dude. I've seen dudes myself. This thing has 12 million followers.
Yeah.
I see this dude or 8 million followers, 6 million followers. I get in a comedy club, and they're saying he's here tonight. This nigga don't have 6 minutes of material.
No material.
So guess what? I'm not impressed.
Like Lou said, you got all them followers, but ain't nobody following your ass in the club.
Exactly.
No, my nigga Norm Nixon said that. Shout out to Norm Nixon.
Funny ass Norm Nixon. I know his daddy too.
Yeah, that's my boy.
But it's just the truth, man. So my thing is, that's why I appreciate cats like yourself. You know that you do this, but you actually have been putting the work in to be something called a stand-up comedian. Because that will never die. Exactly. I love the one reason I like what Kevin Hart is doing. He's showing that at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how much social media is. People still want to come see live stand-up comedy.
But
they still want to see that.
Kev started off on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I just started off on stage. I'd performed on dirt in front of 2 people. I'd performed in front of my mama and 2 other people. You know what I'm saying? So I got that same mentality. I wrote my name on the list to get on to perform.
That's called paying dues.
Exactly. When you start off on the phone, I like I said, I didn't see you because I was on the ground, I was putting the footwork down and seeing you didn't know me. The internet helped me, but these niggas just walking outside, just famous.
And they're thinking it's easy.
Yeah, you just walking out. First time outside, you famous.
Right.
Now you finna go on stage?
And don't have a clue what's going on. You know they say 15 minutes of fame? Yeah. This shit's goddamn 15 seconds of fame.
Real tough.
Because how many guys have you seen? This niggas already have been doing this, and they're nowhere now.
Real tough.
They were hot for a second.
Yeah.
And like you didn't know how to capitalize.
Yeah, for real.
And continue on. But you're doing the right thing because there's only one level left from you doing these videos. And that's giving these people a crazy ass live show. They pay to come see you, and it's a whole different respect.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a whole different.
It's just one.
Now every time you say come see me, they're gonna come see you.
It's kind of one of them things too, bro. Like I was telling him one day, like a lot of people rap nowadays because it's a hustle. You know
it's become a hustle.
It's a way to where you could just get
like
in,
the dope boys.
money.
Nothing against dope boys, but you get niggas to be like,
that's how they hide their
dope
money.
game is first for me. I'm just fucking around with this rap shit.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, the rap shit is legal, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. It's legal.
You can't knock that.
So it becomes
I know you don't want to keep looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Like,
you know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
internet comedians is making it like more like a rap industry.
Yeah,
like you said, like it's so many rap niggas now. It's kind of like, bro, I'm a real artist. I really got real music.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So now the artist is
it's called
forced to
saturating.
find.
You're saturating the lane.
Yeah, because you know I'm retarded. I don't be knowing big words.
Artists gotta find ways to kind of boutique themselves.
Yeah.
You gotta make yourself something that like people come to for something.
But you just gotta be true to what you do, man.
Exactly.
And if you're true to what you do and people choose to fuck with you and they like you, that's what's gonna make you separate. I mean, think about it. If I thought about what other comedians were saying over the years, I wouldn't be here.
Real tough.
I can only be me.
Exactly.
The difference is with you guys two, a lot of these cats are looking at people a little too much, trying to find themselves. And in the midst of you paying more attention to somebody else, you never take off. You're becoming them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And what's cool with me about it, I can always tell who these young niggas are watching. Their style starts sounding like them. Their chokes start sounding like them. And I'm like, we already got that guy. We already got that guy. You're actually you're killing yourself right now. But it's okay with me because guess what? If you're on some whack shit, get the fuck out the lane.
That's one thing that took my music to the next level. Shout out my big homie Stat Quo too, because about 4 years
Stat
ago.
Quo, is it from Detroit?
No, Stat from the A. He used to be signed to Eminem.
Eminem back in the day. I remember Stat Quo.
That's my big homie right there. But he always tell me the bad shit. He don't never tell me the good shit.
Why is that?
So 4 years, because it helps me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he gives me constructive criticism,
which is
rather than telling me you just dope all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? So one time I came in the office and I was playing these records like 4 years ago. He was like, "Yeah, we got a Drake. Yeah, we got a Future.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we already got that.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Exactly.
How you gonna identify with the world?
Absolutely.
exactly.
And it really took a year of me sitting with myself
To really realize.
figure out who I was
Exactly.
and how to implicate that in my music and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's just you can't lose yourself.
You know what it is? A lot of people will never know the feeling of actually being creative and coming up with your own shit.
Exactly.
It is such a gratifying feeling.
is.
No, and I didn't look at other people to know what their jokes are like or what they're doing. I can give a damn less. But when I write a new joke and it kills, it's like the greatest feeling ever.
for real.
Like writing a new song. And like, damn, I wasn't sounding like anybody else. I wasn't trying to be anybody else.
for real.
And people were actually fucking with it.
For real.
It's a great feeling.
That has a lot to do with
sure.
studying the game and knowing
For
the
sure.
game. Because I be seeing, like, I can see, like, damn, nigga, I've been doing all these shows, I've been putting all this work, and this nigga just blew up in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But then you can't look at it like that because
Look at it like
a student of the game would know, well, damn, when y'all time, it was about 40 people who got on at damn near around the same time, at different times, but really in the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's
but
like,
you know what? It's another saying. I don't know if you guys heard this saying, but it's a marathon. It's not a race.
exactly.
You know how many niggas jumped in the game when I came in and blew their whole wad, and were not able to continue on, whether it was drugs, alcohol, jail, or baby mamas, whatever the fuck happened. They weren't able to continue because they blew their wad.
Yeah.
Why are you in this? Are you in this for one song?
Yeah. That's
you in
what
this for one hit?
I tell
you in this for
motherfuckers-
one joke? Are you in this for one show?
Yeah.
No, I'm in this because I can say, you know what? I've been doing this 25 years, but I can at least say, for the last 10, 15 years of my life, without even really being a superstar, I've been able to make $1 million a year just in stand up alone.
Yeah, for real.
Just going all over the country in the same way these big names that you know. The only difference is they're in every city at a bigger capacity.
Yeah.
But you in the
I'm in
same
every city
city.
also.
You in the
Same
same
city.
I'm on TV too.
Same city.
I'm on movies too. Not everybody can blow up to be the biggest.
Yeah.
I always use that example. Like we know the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Let's say in the NBA there's 32 teams. Let's say there's 400 players.
400 players.
They got only 10, and we can name them 10 or 15. Get the
superstars.
20, the 18 million, the $20 million a year. Okay, but you know how many guys get $4, $5, $6 million a year?
Yeah.
Maybe not 27 cars, 7 cars.
Yeah.
I knew
Maybe
a
not 13
dude-
bedrooms in the house,
Yeah.
9 bedrooms.
Yeah, for real.
That's me, nigga.
Exactly.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you
My
gonna be
wife-
like I don't even know.
I admit it. The niggas, this
What
me talking
basketball
shit
player?
I'm about to tell you who I am. If you had to put, nigga, I'm the Charles Barkley of comedy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what I
You
mean
was
by that
winning,
is,
but you ain't got a ring.
yeah. I respected by every superstar that it was. If you
Yeah.
ask the best guy in the world, his name is Michael Jordan, he would say, nigga, who was probably one of the toughest niggas y'all ever played against?
Yeah.
He'd be like, that nigga Charles
Yeah,
Barkley.
yeah, that nigga didn't-
That
he
nigga
didn't
dumped
care.
30 on us like it's nothing with 25
For real.
rebounds.
Yeah, for
I wish
real.
he was on my team.
real.
Yeah.
Right? All-star every year.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He just never got a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't
That's
gonna
me.
lie, I'm feeling
I
like
just never got the ring.
I'm feeling like Damian Lillard around this motherfucker. You feel me? I'm getting buckets on these niggas.
All day.
They know. You know what I'm
All
saying?
day.
You know, they sleep on me
You just keep
sometimes,
doing what
but
you're
I'm in
doing.
the motherfucking mix. For
Absolutely.
sure.
And Damon Lillard is going to eventually get a ring.
Oh yeah, that's
If
facts.
it's not in
That's
Portland, he's gonna
facts.
go to another team
Sure.
and he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I had a different path than
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
My path, the difference between me and again, guys that I'm not even gonna mention your names because
Yeah,
you know them
exactly.
all.
Yeah.
I don't want people to misconstrue it. I was making money before a lot of these guys because I was behind the scenes. See, I was doing what the white boys were doing. During the Def Comedy Jam era and the Comic View, those dudes that you would see up there, you had never seen them before. They did their little 5-minute sets and now they're famous. Comedy literally was all they had.
Exactly.
I was a 5-minute comic, but was writing on an NBC show
Yeah.
in the same day.
Yeah.
So no one knew my name as the comedian yet,
Yeah.
but I was writing on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And that makes you better.
Yeah, it made me better. It made me stronger, and I was able to get a real check
Tell the
Yeah.
people.
while I was a struggling young comic.
Yeah.
Tell the people how you got in that position to write the Fresh
Oh yeah,
Prince of Bel-Air.
I'll tell that story. I tell it all the time. It's just a quick, fast story.
Yeah.
Right place at the right time.
Okay.
I say that to all the young cats. Got to be out there. You never know what's gonna happen.
That's why the LA shit means
Gotta be
something.
on the
Yeah,
scene.
Yeah.
networking and shit.
Yeah.
But in my case, I don't be doing comedy 6 months. Got $11 in my pocket. Caught the bus to the Laugh Factory up in Hollywood. Sat in a 14-hour line, amateur night. And just to let you know, to this day, is today Tuesday?
Yep.
Today's Tuesday.
Yep.
Nigga, if we walked right now, there's a line in front of the Laugh Factory. To this day,
Yeah, no,
25
for
years
real.
later.
Yeah.
If we go out there next Tuesday at 9 in the morning, 9 in the morning,
Gonna be a line.
you will see a 14-hour line just to go on and do 3 minutes that night. Those are people from all over the world that are coming to LA to be stars.
You with a dream.
Yeah, let's see if I can get on. I was one of those motherfuckers, but this was my second time.
Yeah.
Got on, did my little 3 minutes. Will Smith was sitting in the front row of the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Right when I got off stage, he was like, yo, man, you real funny, man. My name is, I was like, I know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Will Smith. He's like, yeah, but you know, I got this brand new TV show. And I was like, yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I watch it every week. It had only been on a year at that time.
Yeah.
He goes, well, let me ask you something. He goes, you write? I was like, nigga, you got a pen?
Yeah.
He was like, well, do you think you come down and help us with some funny shit like what I saw on stage tonight? I was like, hold on, let me check my schedule. Yes, I'm available. He's like, when do you think you can come down? I'm like, nigga, now.
Yeah, for real.
Can I get a ride with you?
Yeah,
I caught the bus to this bitch. On Mamas.
Yeah.
And he literally, the next day, I was sitting in the writer's room at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in NBC.
Damn.
I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything. He just knew I was a funny guy and he knew I had jokes.
Do you
That's
think
big.
that still exists in 2018? Because I feel like
sir.
people is just picking popularity over talent nowadays. Because I think he's seen your talent. But
Oh yeah, because I wasn't nobody.
Exactly.
I hadn't did a TV show. I wasn't in no movies, nothing. He just saw a young, raw talent, and he was like, you know, I need a guy like this around me because we had a lot in common. Same age. He grew up the same way he grew up in Philly was the exact same way I grew up in South Central LA. I was the only white black kid, all white private school, middle of Beverly Hills. Burton Way and Doheny, right in the smack dab middle of Beverly Hills. Because in my family, I got 4 brothers. I grew up in South Central. My entire house, Crips, Bloods, gangbangers, killers. My parents were just like, you're not going down that road.
Yeah, for real.
We're not going to have you get caught up in this world. So they bust me out. I got teased my whole life. Because, you know, you act like a white... Way before Carlton, I was getting teased by my own family members. My own
That's
brothers.
that ignorance.
Yeah. You sound like a white boy. You act like a white boy. That used to be like, holy cow, whatever gave you that idea. You know, is it the AC/DC t-shirt and the Vans? And the OP shorts and the soccer ball? Because I just wasn't doing shit niggas was doing.
Exactly.
But who knew in my adult life that would end up being a TV show? One of the biggest shows of all time.
That's big.
And I was able to get on the same page with this guy and make history. We were just young kids going to work every day, being funny. I didn't know this shit was gonna end up everybody in the world loves that show.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So that's where it all started. Shout out to Will Smith if you're listening.
Boy, shout out to Will Smith. Boy, shout me out on Instagram, boy. You yanking, boy.
Man, that was the first cat to give me a check in Hollywood. So
Man,
I'm forever
that's
thanking
a
for that.
blessing.
Yeah, that's big.
For real. So now he just blessing people through shout outs because he been blessing people through
Yes,
the shout.
yeah.
He got somebody like 10,000 followers in a few
Because you know what
hours.
he just found? He's an OG that just kind of finding out about
I was
Instagram.
just about to
So
say,
he found out
back
this
to that.
little. He's like a version of me, but he's 10 times bigger.
Yeah,
He's like, what are these niggas doing with this? Like a lot of.
He basically did what you said earlier, adapt or die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
He
he's still in
basically
it.
seen, okay, this was going on.
Let me do this.
But
Okay.
see, that's the question
Let me-
that's the question I was actually like, I'm feeling like people picking popularity over talent now.
Sometimes that happens.
Nah, it's not that they pick
You don't think that's
popularity
just-
over talent. It's just popularity is more accessible than talent. Everybody's not talented, but everybody can be popular.
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that is what Instagram and social media
Has made it.
provided.
Has made it, yeah.
Instagram and social media has found a way to take a non-talented motherfucker
And make 'em
that
somebody.
don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they can fuck around and get famous.
Yeah.
You now, nigga, you could be a whore nowadays and get a TV show.
Nah, for real.
You could be a whore right now,
Shit.
marry a rapper or marry somebody, and you could be famous. I didn't say
for real.
names.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
no, we already know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
All of showing your ass in pictures every day.
Real shit.
Just because you take pictures does not make you a
You're
model.
a model.
Just
you
because
gotta know how to walk to be a motherfucking model with the little thing on your head and keep it up. You feel me? Like, this shit is crazy.
It's an art form.
Yeah, because you funny on the internet don't mean you can be a motherfucking comedian.
This makes people not want to put in the work.
Yep.
I always say it like this. It's like if we went out in front of your mama's house right now, in her front yard, and there's a basketball rim in your mama's driveway, and you shoot 3 free throws and make each one. And then the homie hashtags or the Insta stories on and be like, my nigga Lou ready for the league. Nigga, no, you're not.
Yeah.
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 But for 10 seconds, it sure didn't look good.
Yeah.
Look
Just
good.
because you hit
Yeah.
3 shots, you think
Yeah.
you're ready for the NBA?
Yeah.
You talking about these dudes that have been playing since they were, 10 years old?
Yeah.
And
they can
Their
edit the
blood,
shots
sweat, and
too.
tear.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
You done made 3 in a row on the video, nigga. You missed a few in between that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you saying you're ready
Exactly.
for the league is disrespecting their craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These niggas worked blood, sweat, and tears through all from AAU to high school to college to pros. Some dudes went from high school to the pros. But that was you weren't like well, who said, bitch, you weren't there when I was shooting in the gym.
Yeah,
Drake.
for real.
Shout
You
out
didn't see
Drake.
the 3 hours before the game every night of my life until the lights went out. Me working on that shot. Us as stand-ups. You're not there when there's 10 people in the room.
Yeah,
And I tried that joke for the first time.
Exactly.
You saw the finished product.
Saw the
Yeah,
finish.
for real.
I had to put work in for that.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
imagine Tyra Banks is pissed off at these bitches.
Man,
right now. You're not a model.
Real shit.
Bitch, all you do is
Shit.
I want to thank my fans and everyone that supported me.
My
Bitch, we don't support you.
supporters. I know
We
a
jack
girl-
off at your big ass
I know
every
a
day.
girl right
we
now.
jack off at your big ass.
You have a huge ass.
I know
That's
a
all
girl
it is.
right now on social media. She got 2 million followers. I told you about her, and she's famous for getting cheated on.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, you
She
told
got
me that.
cheated on and literally started.
Because she's a whore.
You know, it was so hard, but naked every day on the grid.
Yeah.
But her whole story is I got cheated on and glowed up.
Yeah, she used the wrong
You know what I'm
words.
saying?
She used the
All
wrong
this
words
shit,
because
like, what the fuck?
did you show your uterus every morning at 10 a.m. I look
Exactly.
forward to the uterus shot.
But then you get
And
these
you just-
girls who hit her up. She posts this picture. You get these girls who hit her up, and you're such an inspiration. I've got
that not
cheated
crazy?
on before,
Yeah.
and you helping me
And she
get
feels
through
like
my
she's-
shit.
yeah.
I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's the blind
It's
leading the
crazy.
blind.
Exactly.
It's the blind leading the blind.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is she's famous because of that.
Famous.
I
Yeah.
want to say names, but I'm not.
No.
Because I know
Yeah.
they're famous.
Yeah.
It's like a false sense of fame.
Yep.
All you do is
Yep.
twerk.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're thanking your
But see,
fans.
that's what it is.
All you can do is host a party, bitch.
Yeah. And you ain't been hosting that motherfucker.
You're
You
not.
just there and you scared to get a mic. Bitch ain't even gonna say nothing. That's the thing. You ain't hosting shit.
That shows she's as dumb as a bag of Skittles. nigga.
But
You understand me? But you can't tell her that because 17
Cause
million
she
followers.
popping at the
Exactly.
moment. But at the end of the day, it won't have the longevity of a Tyra Banks. It won't have the longevity
never be Jada
of a
Pinkett.
Alex
They'll never be-
Thomas,
yeah,
of, a,
exactly.
Of a Jay-Z. You
Yeah,
niggas
exactly.
is popping at the moment.
Exactly.
Popping.
So it's like, what I think the popularity that gets you popping, that gets you in the
Don't
game.
get me wrong, that
the
helps.
talent,
Yeah.
the talent keeps you in the game.
Yeah.
So like you
Absolutely.
said,
It takes it to the
keep
next level.
working, and
Exactly.
you know it's
Takes it
gonna
to the
be-
next
yeah,
level. That's the only
exactly.
thing you can do, man. Or you're just
Yeah.
gonna be sitting stagnant
Yeah.
there for years. And there's so many followers. You know, it's funny to me when I see guys and girls. Whatever gets popping, a million people that not only do you follow this person on this, you're following them from head to toe. Now you look like that.
Look
dude.
Yeah, that's
Motherfucker,
crazy.
real.
You act like that dude.
Yeah,
real.
You dress
yeah.
like that dude.
You know,
That's
nappy
real.
head is a fucking style.
Yeah.
Everybody walk around this motherfucking nappy headed.
Dressing like a bum is a style.
Yeah.
Nigga, with a hole in your
Yeah.
t-shirt, nigga,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
your shit all
I ain't gonna lie,
cut up, nigga.
Kanye West start twerking around this motherfucker. Niggas gonna be twerking in a minute. That's gonna be the new movement.
Not me.
I ain't twerking shit.
No,
But I'm saying, with
But that-
these
but
motherfuckers
the way that-
nowadays,
you have a point.
bruh,
You have
nappy
a
headed
point.
and bum,
Yeah.
what's next?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Niggas gonna be in the splits and hella shit.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Shit. Real shit.
Split contest challenge.
Yeah. Split challenge, yeah.
Hey, twerking with their balls
Niggas in the
bouncing against the floor, nigga. It's talking about hashtag y'all balls don't bounce better than mine.
The ball bounce
Yeah,
challenge.
it's a ball bounce challenge.
Nigga go viral.
From the back, nigga. And you hope you gotta get behind you and get low. So you can see the scrotum bounce off the linoleum, nigga. And then the homies rooting you on. Hit that shit, nigga. Hit it 2 more times, nigga. How that shit look?
Like on the movie.
Look crazy,
Like
nigga.
on the
Look at your
movie.
balls,
You
nigga.
ready, homie? Yeah.
Crazy.
That's hella funny.
How do you wake up every day and stay determined to wake up and do this every day by being a legend and being somebody that's been in the game so long?
Well, I have a brand new motivation.
Huh.
And it's new and it's called children.
Mm.
Remember, I'm a late dude to have kids. All my homies had kids when we were in our 20s. So these niggas, I always tell, like I say on stage, if I had kids in my 20s, nigga, I'd have been a horrible dad, a horrible father.
For real.
And
I'd be
because I
a
was
punk-ass daddy
running
right
through
now.
these bitches left and right.
Real talk.
I was a dirty whore for a long time. And I was
Facts.
an LA nigga with some fame on TV and movies.
Yeah, that's
I was
some
that dude
shit.
that already got pussy before I was famous.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
me too.
So then when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
tell, nigga.
Oh, mamas,
I can tell, nigga. I didn't have to tell a joke or be in a movie.
To get some
I always
pussy.
had
Hey, I
that
could be a regular nigga and I'ma still fuck with the same bitches I'm fucking with now.
Nigga, I could have been the night manager at Home Depot.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga, I could have worked at motherfucking Domino's Pizza, and I was fucking the
still
bitches
go-
at Domino's Pizza.
Exactly.
So,
Straight up. Straight up.
entertainment just went to another level, but I waited because I wanted to find the right woman. I wanted to get married like my parents did.
For real, me
It was
too.
the best thing I ever did because now I'm stable. Now I can really be a good dad. And my focus is not these bitches and not the streets anymore. You know, my note to a lot of young guys, man, when you chasing pussy and you chasing skirts, that takes so much time, energy, and money. And you don't realize, I was that dude that loved whining and dining bitches. I'm gonna be honest. I'm that nigga. Might be he's new to you guys. You guys are young cats. I was
I'm
that dude.
nigga. No, I
Hey man, I take a bit.
I do it.
3 of them.
I don't do it a lot, but I do it.
I admit it. It's like me. It's like I'm venting to you in a goddamn counseling class right now.
Yeah, no.
I admit it. I was that dude. I'd blow 5-10 grand a week because I'm taking out 6 bitches just so I can go to Katana, Katsuya, the hottest spot, getting tables, getting bottles just so I can look like. And after a while, I'm like, this is an empty ass feeling. I am kind of sort of paying for pussy. You know what I mean?
Kind of talking about that.
And it's like after a while, some dudes never get it.
Yep.
Exactly.
And they can do it till they're broke. Sometimes it takes a great woman to come into your life.
Yeah.
For real.
And she came into my life, put the brakes on, stopped it all. And it's funny, once I stopped having a stable, and I'm not knocking any dudes out there that are pimping right now.
Exactly.
They got a bunch of it. When I was able to completely focus on my career, it really took it to another level. I'd already been to a certain level as a single dude, but when a great woman, you always hear, behind every great man is a great woman.
Nah, for real.
It really changed my life around. I wasn't trying to give you a long answer for your question, but what my motivation more than anything is, now I have a 2-month-old son, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I'm not exaggerating when I say I'm doing this shit for them now.
Nah, for real.
I've lived. I want to take care of my family, my wife, leave them something, leave them a legacy, make sure everybody's straight with money and this and that. And that just gives me a new type of hustle.
Yeah.
I never stopped.
Yeah.
It's just now it's a whole different
another
purpose.
fire.
Nah, yeah.
It's like, and I'm trying to lead by example. I'm trying to let these young cats know, nigga, if you're going to make a baby, be in his life.
Nah, for real.
Be a good father. That's another one of my hashtags.
Yeah.
Black Dads Club.
Nah, that shit.
I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to say I'm Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, no, nigga, I'm just saying, hey, man, they need you.
They need
Yeah,
They need you.
Nah,
dude.
for real. If I didn't have my dad in my life, I would have been dead by now. That's facts.
And I want to give you a compliment that when I met your mother and father, I'm like, this nigga comes from good stock.
Nah, for real.
And you can tell, like, I used to always, a compliment people used to always say to me, they would always go, I can tell you was raised right.
Yeah, exactly. I can
Even though you a nigga,
I can sit down and talk to you because I'm used to getting game.
Yeah.
So when you spend, this shit really hit me.
Yeah.
You feel me? A lot of niggas ain't never got game. So then when they get it outside the house and they walk outside, they nigga don't know, nigga nah, bro. Niggas know, bro. We ain't the first niggas that's trying to do this, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta
They done
look at
been done this
success.
shit, for real.
You have to look at
On
people
mama.
that are successful and whatever they did in their life.
Yeah.
There was a pattern. There was
Yeah.
a blueprint.
Yeah,
you
for
can sit
real.
there and act like,
Yeah.
nah, these niggas don't know. It's almost
Yeah.
like the old shit your mama said to you.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing that I ain't did.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's the truth.
It's the
nigga.
truth. Yeah.
You're
And
the
then-
new nigga.
And then it come in the back end too, because how you feel about your kids, that's how I feel about my mom and dad. Nigga, I'm not out here hustling for no. I'm trying to, nigga, my dad still got up, man, what?
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga, I'm trying to make sure my dad ain't one nigga, he ain't gotta get up. Nigga.
Right, absolutely.
You feel
And
me? Because when I was a kid, nigga, I'd have had to get up, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? He made sure nigga
You're
got
just
it out the
returning-
mud.
you're returning
So I'm
what they
returning
did
the
for you.
favor. So it all comes
And
back.
I'm going to end it on this. I saw a documentary just recently, and they said, what does damn near every stripper and every nigga in prison have in common? Do you know?
You know.
Every bitch in stripper that's a stripper right now in America. They might be mad when I say this, and I'd be willing to sit down and have a talk with them if they say something different for what I'm about to say.
Put it on the comments. There's a lot of strippers on this motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a lot of big jiggle booties 22s, hot sauce 33.
Hot sauce.
Clap it up 12.
Yeah, do what it do 1, 2, 4 and shit. No, but there's one thing that almost all strippers and niggas that are in prison right now, African American. Let's just narrow the shit down and keep it all the way 100. Damn near every stripper in America, let's say this between 21 and 25 right now. There's a lot of them. And every black man in America, 21 to 25, and there's damn near 15 million of us incarcerated right now in America. What do they all have in common? I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds.
I think you gonna figure it out before me.
I got an idea, but I don't know.
It's a real simple answer.
I think I know, but
What you think? What you think before you tell us?
It's real and it's fast.
Okay.
And when I say it like that, you're gonna get it right away. It's not a long explanation. I'm gonna go boom, and you're gonna go, damn.
like basically like a kind of like a pimp, like a slave master type.
Nope. I'm gonna just say it.
Okay.
Daddy wasn't there.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's facts.
Daddy wasn't there. I watched prison documentary after prison documentary. I watch all that shit. First 48, lock up, lock down. I watch all that shit.
Yeah.
Most of those niggas say,
Yeah.
I had to be a gangster by 16, nigga. I had to get this money in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have no father, nigga. I had to get this money. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking
not nothing
horrible.
to be proud of,
At
nigga.
15,
Yeah.
that there wasn't a man there to provide for you, so you didn't have to play with guns.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to slang cocaine.
Yeah.
He would have been there to said, nigga, no, get your ass in there and do that homework.
Nigga, my dad that took
You
the
got a
gun
game
out-
tomorrow.
My dad that took the gun out of my hand. Nigga, nah.
So what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, nigga, nah.
That's
Nigga,
real.
you gotta
No,
but the
tomorrow.
cold part is my dad understand. That's why
'Cause he came from the
mamas
streets himself.
would take the gun. My mom couldn't even look at me.
Yeah.
She was so disappointed. Nigga, my dad come in the room. Nigga, I understand what it is, but
And
if
talk to you about it.
if you gotta be there, if you gotta have a gun to be there, nigga, you don't need to be there, nigga.
Yeah.
You
But
feel
you
me?
just
But
said
I
the
know
key.
why.
But that's why you are who you are today.
Exactly.
Guess what?
Yeah.
He was there to talk to you.
Yeah, for
Because if he
real.
wasn't there to talk to you, you'd be in these streets doing some bullshit.
I'd already
right now.
done
So
some
would I.
shit, yeah.
So now let's flip it. Mm-hmm. That explained the dudes.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas locked up. No one to say, no, you're not gonna go rob that bank at 15.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna go jack this nigga.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna go buy a gun and sell it to the homie. No, those things lead to this.
Yeah.
There's nobody to tell you.
Yeah.
You were on your own.
You gonna learn in life. You
Yeah,
feel me? And
chances
sometimes
are-
you don't get a lot of chances in life.
It's
and
crazy,
by
for real.
18, you're locked up.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
crazy because I ain't have a dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad.
Not knocking the guys that didn't.
No, for sure, for
you
sure.
get that. I want
For sure.
everybody to
No,
know.
for sure.
I'm not knocking because there are
Nah,
people
for
like
real.
yourself
No, for sure.
that hey, we're able to
Because we
weather
come
the
from
storm.
that. Nigga, having a dad is some lucky
But what-
shit being a
Right.
black
Yeah.
person.
Right.
But what got me through was I had a powerful ass mom, and my mom was
Shout
a
out to the
hustler.
black women.
You know what I'm saying? My mom,
his mama
strong.
ain't like the average mama.
yeah,
His
she was a
mama's like,
hustler, so my mom talked to me like a dad.
Exactly.
And that was
You know
beautiful.
what I'm saying?
You
So
had
it's like
somebody
our
there.
relationship wasn't no like crybaby
Right.
sensitive shit.
Yeah.
It was
Right, right.
like, nigga, you ain't gonna go get the bitch.
Right, right.
You
No,
know
no,
what
no,
I'm saying?
mama.
Like it was on some real like communicative shit.
But
You
that
know
means
what
you
I'm
were
saying?
very lucky.
Yeah, that's some lucky
You get that?
shit.
Blessed.
Yeah. You were
Blessed.
very lucky and blessed that your mama was damn near able to be mom and dad.
Yeah.
And be your sisters.
Yeah. I
So
got
she was
older
able to
sister.
teach the sisters how to be, and
And
they all
little
turned out
brother.
good. They all
Everybody
turned out
good.
okay. She was able to give them now let's talk about the sisters and the women. The reason why you hear women that say, and I'll wrap this up, why'd they end up on the pole? Daddy wasn't there.
Daddy
And
wasn't
for
So
real.
what happens in their case was there was no
Guidance.
male figure to say,
Yeah.
baby, you're beautiful.
Exactly.
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that's all any woman in life, whether they're 8 years old or 38, they want a man in life to say, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
You're a queen.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of you. So, when daddy wasn't there,
It's a
they
nigga
went
on
to-
the street that's telling you that, but then he telling you all
I'ma
that
be
shit
telling
so
you
he
all
can
the
pimp the
wrong
bitch.
shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And then get it out.
I'm
You know
your
what I
dad-
mean?
I'm your
your
daddy.
daddy, bitch, so pay me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what a real daddy say? Now I need you to go fuck every nigga in that room
Yeah.
and bring me back my money.
Exactly.
That's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't
That's
really love you.
Yeah, that nigga don't love you.
pimping.
Yeah, he's
Shit.
pimping.
And then the next move is, let's say you don't become a prostitute.
Yeah.
Easy money, the pole.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a fat ass.
Yeah.
Niggas been telling you since you were 12.
Yeah.
You had that fat ass.
Yeah.
But a daddy wasn't there. So what happens is,
Yeah.
if there was no male figure, anything any nigga's gonna say is enough to
Yeah.
get the bitch. A hood bitch,
Yeah.
you can tell that bitch, you have a nice ass, I love your shoes, and nigga, do you want to go to goddamn Burger King?
Yeah.
And that's enough to get the pussy.
Yeah, some hood bitches.
Some hood bitches. You might have to do in and out for another bitch.
Yeah.
You know, some hood rat bitches have standards.
Yeah.
At least Red Lobster.
Hood rat bitches. Because
Yeah.
every bitch from the hood ain't a hood rat.
Right.
But I see,
You
yeah.
can take a rat out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the rat.
Yeah, nah, that's facts.
But that's a whole other motherfucking story.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, they were looking for love and all
Yeah,
the wrong
nah, for
places.
real.
They need
For
money because
real.
if dad was there,
Yeah.
she would feel so horrible that my father that loved me and it was behind me my whole life, she would feel so degraded. I could never get on
can't
that
let him
pole.
down.
That would crush him. That
Nah,
would be
for
letting
real.
my daddy
Let
let
him down.
For real.
But if you didn't have a daddy,
Yeah,
don't
you looking
give a
for to be
fuck.
mama
accepted.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this bitch. They almost have the same mentality as the rappers. I'm trying to get this money.
Yeah,
I gotta
for
show
real.
my uterus, my fallopian
do.
tube.
They do. That's
I gotta get this
exactly
money.
what it is.
Yeah, nigga, you want to see the inside of my asshole? That's gonna cost you $200. That's gonna cost $200. You want to see my fallopian tubes? That's a stack, nigga. This pussy comes with a. Here's the menu. Nigga. Pussy's going for $2,200. I got a special on blowjobs. I'm doing it for
They do
$200.
be making prices like
yeah.
this. Bitch, like, hold on, I ain't know. You
But if
just
you get a
making up
blowjob,
shit now.
but if you get a blowjob before 6,
Yeah.
I can get
you
it
making
for
your
$1.
own prices.
I got blowjobs on happy hour.
and I'm gonna might give you a Groupon, nigga. Come back next week.
Y'all is hella ignorant, bro.
No daddies, nigga.
No daddy.
Appreciate Alex Thomas for coming through,
Oh,
man.
mamas, man.
Big love, bro.
I enjoyed y'all, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Put a comment, man. Make sure you subscribe right there, man.
Right there.
Thank you. I love everybody.
For sure.
Sonny Boy.